Man never expected. After receiving power from the dragon god, anyone who formed a contract with him would gain a second evolution. This shocked all the fairies, and they all asked Jack to give them names. Jack did not refuse, because these fairies were entrusted to him by the dragon god. After receiving names from Jack, all the fairies evolved into elves. They were grateful to Jack and the dragon god, but after becoming elves they could no longer hide easily, and did not know what to do next. Jack suggested they should build a village here, and live in this place. The elves agreed, and started preparing to build houses. At that moment, Jack sensed a strange magic power. After checking it out, he found a special fruit. The elves explained this was a fruit they had cultivated. The dragon god also told him to try it. Jack used his skill to cut the fruit. After tasting it, a huge amount of magic filled his body. He immediately used multicasting, and was shocked. He could now launch 19 fireballs at once. After that Jack returned, but the elves made him speechless. They did not know how to build houses at all. It seemed they would have to sleep outside. At that moment a scream was heard. 3 adventurers had caught an elf. They were excited, thinking they could sell her for a high price. This angered Jack. They were under his protection. He could not fail the dragon god. Seeing Jack was just a kid, the adventurers mocked him, saying saving someone required strength. But Jack raised his hand, and instantly fired multiple fireballs. One adventurer rushed forward, and was defeated on the spot. The other 2 tried to attack together, but Jack summoned a clone, and used multicasting again. They had no time to react, and were defeated as well. Jack felt this place was not safe, so he opened a separate space, and sent the elves inside, then returned to his own territory. There they would be safe. The elves admired Jack for his powerful magic, and asked him to become their leader, to guide their future. They said if he agreed, they would do anything. Since they said so much, Jack could not refuse, but letting so many elves stay in his territory would cause problems sooner or later. He needed a better place for them. Seeing this, the dragon god gave Jack a new high-level magic, and told him to bring the elves to a sealed land from the past. Jack was very satisfied. He finally got a skill he had always wanted. The dragon god removed the seal, and a fertile land appeared. Jack asked why it was sealed, but the dragon god refused to explain, and told him to use it freely. Since there was no explanation, Jack did not ask further. They arrived at the sealed land, but after searching for hours, they found no water source. Seeing this, Jack summoned a basic water spirit, gave it a name, and evolved it into a higher form. The evolved water spirit became much stronger, and created a river on the spot. Jack was satisfied. Now the place could support life, but another problem appeared. The elves still could not build houses, so he needed dwarves for guidance. Jack went back to the capital. While practicing his skills, he met the princess, and explained the situation. He asked for a dwarf to help build houses. The princess agreed, but wanted to see the sealed land. Jack accepted, but the dwarves refused, saying they were too busy to travel. Jack then asked if he could use magic on them. The dwarf allowed it, but instead, Jack created a clone of himself, and teleported the princess to the sealed land, while his real body stayed